Hey y'all, welcome back to Homegirl to Homegirl. This is your girl Kennedy, and I'm back with another tea talk, a little tea time, real quick. So, I randomly just out of nowhere got real emotional before this reading, and I think maybe I always tell people it's okay, monitor your spirit. Okay, I always tell people it's okay to be sensitive about your shit, right? It is okay to be sensitive. I feel like nowadays women are just programmed to not feel emotions because we're saying we're doing too much, or it's not worth the emotions. I eventually, with all the hurt, all the frustration, we kind of just become numb. So then a lot of stuff that would probably normally trigger us to have emotions, to feel some type of way, we don't, because we have somehow, some way have cut off those emotions. And I'm sitting here and I'm telling you, it's okay to be sensitive about your shit. It's okay to be sensitive about you. That's the one person that you don't want to play it with, is yourself. And I feel like you're kind of in an internal battle with yourself. Are you am I doing enough? Am I going to really have the things that I want to have? Are my manifestations are going to come through? Am I going to be around people that are really genuinely sent for me to have this abundance? Am I on the right track with where I want to be? And it's just even the biggest question is am I in my purpose? Am I doing what I need to do to be who I need to be, for me to be abundant? And you have to realize that you are very self-sufficient here. You are very much walking in your purpose, walking the path that you need to be on. And I'm seeing somebody here walking the path, but they might step to the side, they might deviate out, but they kind of just deviate themselves back in. I was just telling my brother that your spiritual journey, your spiritual awakening, your spiritual purpose, when you really start going in with yourself, when you really get to know yourself, when you really try to elevate and do right, it's never as simple as 1, 2, 3, or it's never as simple as people make it seem. It's good when you have the support, when you have the community, when you have people that are rooting for you. But sometimes when you walk in your path, it's gonna be lonely. It's gonna be you in that fucking road, and it's nobody else here. It's gonna be you, your thoughts, you, your ancestors, you, your spirit guides, you and God, and that's all you're gonna have. And you have to be okay with that here, because the only person that you need to really truthfully rely on in this realm is yourself here. I have the world here, the Wheel of Fortune, and the High Priestess. So it's just you have luck on your side, right? You have one, you have luck on your side, and then 2, your intuition is on point. You have fortune, so you have to be able to realize that, use the fortune that you have right now, right? Maybe you're not in the position you want to be in, but you have to realize you aren't where you used to be. And sometimes patience is never, man, listen, patience will fuck you up, because it's just I want this now. And then also you have to be able to receive it too as well. You have to realize that you don't lack anything. And I feel sometimes that when we want these things, and then it's okay, if you want these things, are you going to sabotage it? Will you let fear running away here? I have fears was making you question it. So it's you have good things that are coming towards you. You have good things that are in your life, but are you afraid to actually go into your wealth, to go into your legacy? I think what's important here is that you have to have a clear mind and a clear vision. You have to know you, and you have to know what you want, and you have to execute it, and you have to be patient with this execution here. It's going to take some time. The society wants you to realize that society wants you to think that everything is fast gratitude or fast, receivings, right? They make it seem like everything just comes to you, just comes like at ease. And I was on TikTok, and this one man, he was saying, the devil is instant gratification. Like, anything that you can get right away and not work for it normally is not good for you. And I'm not saying that, manifestations, your results, your ancestors, God can't step for you right away. But when it comes to the things that you want to manifest, when you don't put in the work and it comes to you right away, like, question it. Because truthfully, anything that you put your mind to, that you mold, and that's really for you, is going to take some time to form and to build, because it's from the Most High. And then that can cause some uncomfortability too as well with that, because I'm getting uncomfortable by just even saying that. But that's the reality of the situation. You have to play the long game when it comes to you, your purpose, and what you want to manifest, because, you have the seeds, you have the idea, right? And now you need to plant it and grow it. Fertile grounds here. And then you can have like a creative project going on right now, and you want to like go forward, keep doing it, keep manifesting with it. You want to take it to new heights, but you're also, once again, sensitive about your creativity. You're sensitive about the stuff that you're building, because it's personal, and you don't know how the world is going to receive it here. But you also have to realize, like, your mind is so powerful, so why not let the world see it here? And part of you needs to be grounded here. Part of you needs to, connect and stay in the moment. I think part of it is that you're so sometimes caught in the future and what your future is going to look like, that you can't appreciate the now, and you can't appreciate, the seeds that you're growing now. And that's what I'm talking about with the instant gratification. You want to plant the seeds, and then you want a rose bush by tomorrow. And it's just like, no, like, things take time. Growth takes time. Elevation takes time. And when it gets uncomfortable, I feel like that's when you should know that's where you are meant to be. Because comfortability is just you staying in one spot. You know the routine. You know the program. There's no reason for you to have to do more, because you know what you need to do to get by. So when you get uncomfortable, when things aren't in the territory of what you're used to, that's elevation, that's growth. And now you have this new level that you need to start understanding with the external things around you and with yourself here. Argue for your limitations, and you will get to keep them. You're limitless. Like I said, you're self-sufficient. The crooked rooms that they put us in, the limitations that they put on, your head, your thoughts, your movements, your actions, is limitations that somebody else has put on you. It's not your limitations. Think about it. It's not your limitations. And so when you let these external factors come in, it can cause a disruption in your flow, and you feel like you lack something, but you don't. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn here. The Cancer is here. Yeah, you can be a moon in Cancer, especially with the sensitivity card. This is like your moon sign, okay? You can have a water moon. You can be very sensitive, just about every little thing. It could be your time of your cycle too as well. You can be on your period about to come. But you do need to realize that you are capable. That's really the main thing. You are self-sufficient. You can manifest what you want, but you have to realize that, like, timing, for one, divine timing. I'm always talking about divine timing, the wheel of fortune here. The wheel will stop for you in the fortunate space, in the blessed space, in a deserving space, in an elevated space. And you're just currently in a season of rebuilding, and you have to have patience with yourself while you do the rebuilding here. And something is coming. I keep seeing countdown numbers like 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2. I've seen 5, 4, 3, 3, 4, 5. Something is coming that's going to benefit you in the long run, but you just have to have patience with it. You have to have patience with yourself. You have to go on this journey with yourself, and you cannot rush it. You have to be patient, and you have to, I see a tree, and you have to put your roots down, lock in with yourself, and watch yourself grow. You are, and it's so crazy because I have fertile grounds underneath Royal Legacy here, and the Royal Legacy has a beautiful ass tree, like a big grown ass tree, on it, and it's just golden aura, golden energy around this woman. And it's just like, right now you're on fertile ground. Right now you are planting your seeds, and you're planting your seeds for future success. And the ground is rich and ready for your intentions. Plant your seeds for hope, ambition, and dreams. Nurture them with patience and faith, knowing what you sow today will grow into your future success. Have patience, baby. Love yourself so much that you're willing to wait for your higher self. You're willing to wait for those manifestations because you know they're coming. Like, there's no doubt in your mind that the big homie upstairs don't got your back. The big homie is going to always make something shake for you. And sometimes when we don't understand it, when we don't see the bigger picture, because we're control freaks and we want things to go our way, it just seems like that's not what's going to occur. But that's where faith comes in, faith over fear. And I saw that this morning with my reader that I follow. And check her out, Presence of a Goddess, on YouTube. And her shirt was faith over fear. And that's something that, like, I've been on a journey with as well. Having faith when you don't see the bigger picture. Having faith when all you can do is put pieces of the puzzles down, but you don't know what you don't know what the picture is. You're just getting pieces. Spirit is giving you pieces right now of just molding this photo, this bigger picture, this bigger puzzle. And you just have to be patient with yourself, be patient with your ancestors, be patient with God. Lean on them, let them know that, hey, like, I need assistance, like, help me understand, help me get to where God needs me to go, because I want to go there, because He's not going to put you in a place of distress or of hurt. That's not where He's leading you. Now, you might go through those things on the journey, but when you lock in and when you've grown from who you previously are, you are able to handle situations better. You're able to understand that this is a test and I need to execute it X, Y, and Z, and not do it how I used to do it, or let me see if I can show what I've learned. And just be grateful for those lessons, because it's going to be what you need. I hope this helps, y'all. Happy healing, and we'll talk soon.